Hi, I'm Shruti, and this is my Can I Have It All story. I think my absolute non-negotiable, though, probably in 2003, how we have faced microaggression or, the promotion biases and so on and so forth was significantly higher. But honestly, at that stage of career, you really don't know. There's not much of an awareness that happens. So today, I know that I can counter those, but then I was not prepared. But what helped me keep evolving in this journey was that never say quit. Subconsciously, I think I have questioned the status quo of a lot of things within the industry, quote unquote. But yes, I think those two things have helped bring a lot of, has pushed people to address the elephant in the room and get things done. So to be really honest, how I see work-life balance, life is not weekends. I don't support that thought pattern. I don't support that because very simple, bhook roz lagti hai. You're hungry every day, which means you need food for everything to keep yourself alive. Parking our some priorities for a weekend, I think that's a design flaw. Me getting programmed for it, paying it through my health, through my mental health, has been the biggest cost that I've ever incurred. If I say how have I achieved it now when I'm being able to navigate through mental health issues and other challenges that I had, was because I had to sacrifice my so-called growth in career and so on and so forth. And I put it totally on the design flaw. It's like our offices don't have space for resting. Our homes don't have workspace. So at the initial stages of my career, when I was living with a family, now I live alone. But managing the priorities, I would always live in a guilt that I am not a perfect person for a relationship. I am not good for my I'm not a perfect sister, because half of the time I would miss birthdays wishing. I'm not being able to go home because I have project deliverables at the same time. Then when I shifted in a committed relationship, it was more like I'm not available to celebrate his success, and so on and so forth. So it was largely functioning out of guilt that used to happen. So I don't believe in initiatives. I believe in person I'm working with or I'm associated with. I will give you an example. 2003 is when I started. 2006 I was working with Motorola. My boss then actually allowed my female colleague 1 year maternity break. Yes, the 6 months maternity law has come much later. That woman holds a very high space in my eyes. When I decided to quit, she actually counseled me a lot that your health disease cannot be a detrimental to your career. You're doing good. Circumstances were as such that I had to. However, we need more such examples. Biases, microaggression, and toxic work environment. These are the things that is hugely detrimental for any workforce. And like I said, I have come to a conclusion after working for 20 years in the industry that initiatives don't have power. It is an individual who is driving it. I did quote an example while in a meeting also that, $10 million budget given to India for this company to drive DEI. And the leader himself is not able to give a clear answer that if your own child will be gay, how will you handle it? He was not open to the idea. Immensely. To whatever little I am today is because of them. Today, yes, I believe in me, but my own journey started being, bottom of the pyramid performer. I don't know where my strength would be. I had serious issues with anxiety and panic. I am not sure if that was depression as well. So half of my life, I think in my professional career, I was, sulking down, not knowing and just delivering because I had to survive. But the moment I got someone who could trust me, I saw myself doing, like, I achieved 135% of my targets. Always being one of the bottom performers to reaching to that point just because someone trusted me is where I actually understood the importance of having a mentor and a guide in my life. And the journey henceforward has always been that I will have people as my guide. I will, like, navigation is not easy. Career management, taking those tough decisions are never easy. Having a guide and a mentor definitely adds a lot of value. Someone who's extremely non-judgmental, someone who leads the league of this is Sheryl Sandberg for me. Leading through vulnerable, acknowledging the real issues. I think a lot of consciousness has come to the whole world after she published a book and her research work, which is workplace equality. Hats off to her. So, two things. Understand the guilt and the trauma. I think the guilt that I always had, and no wonder how much I have healed myself, it still remains, is that I'm not academically qualified enough. And I think my initial stages of rejections that would happen because of it still remains a scar. So the first message I want to give to my younger self is that to come out of that fear. The second, to my younger self, I would say, that fight for your space. I was weak, but I'm no longer weaker. To question the construct, I think I have done a good job. So a lot of my time that went in, surviving that guilt, surviving the fears that I had, surviving the mental health issue without any support. I think all I want to tell myself is it is okay. Who you are is a beautiful person and you can do better. Keep shining.